Come on to my kitchen. Tonight's show is dedicated to my best friend. By the way, I hate hats. I never liked wearing hats, but it's getting cold out. It's hat season. Anyway, dedication to my best friend, but I'm not going to name any names. We don't want to start doxing people on Come On to My Kitchen. So, my best friend, I do have another name that I call this person, but I'm not allowed to use it anymore. She gets pissed, alright? And I'm not even going to tell you what the word is. I'll give you a hint. It starts with an E and it ends with an X, but I'm not going to tell you what it is. But she gets really pissed if I use it, and I'll say one thing about my best friend: you don't want to get her pissed. Alright, so, actually I'll do an imitation of it. Here's an imitation of my best friend. First me. Hey best friend, here, I made these delicious chicken enchiladas with salsa verde. They're absolutely delicious. Cilantro, here you go, best friend. Where's the sour cream? Here's another one. Hey best friend, you want a bowl of chili? It's been on the stove all night, cooked 10 hours. It's absolutely melt in your mouth chili, best friend. Where's the sour cream? Hey best friend, I made you a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. Where's the sour cream? So, let's make some sour cream. Alright, this is another episode where I'm starting tonight, everything's going to go down tomorrow. So, and I think you'll get the drift that we're making sour cream. I'm going to take this avocado, which is getting ripe, but I want to try to hurry it along, so I'm going to put it in this bag with one banana and one apple, close it up, set it on the counter, and we'll see how it works out tomorrow. The banana and the apple will let off gases, ethylene, I think. I ain't no scientist. And hopefully that avocado will be right by tomorrow. Gonna start with milk, whole milk, 1/4 cup. I cleaned out this nice little jar. 1/4 cup of whole milk, 1 tablespoon lemon juice. I just squeezed this. Put the cover on my jar. I'm going to give this a good vigorous shake, alright? You could whisk it, then you clean it a whisk. Alright, so open it up, 1/4 cup of milk, tablespoon of lemon juice. Smells like sour cream already. Right? Sour from the lemon. Cream. And now I have heavy cream. 1 cup heavy cream. Put my cover on again. Let's give it another good shake. Pretend you're mixing a cocktail. And now you don't want to leave the cover on though. There's active cultures here in the milk and the cream. So I'm going to take a piece of paper towel. We want this to breathe a bit. Take a rubber band. Actually, you could just leave the jar open. This must be like from the old days of keeping bugs out and stuff. And I'm just going to leave this on the counter. You want it in a semi-warm spot. I got the heat on now. Maybe I'll put it inside the stove like I do with the sourdough starter when I feed it, to get it kicked up a little. So I'll probably put this in the stove overnight, 12 hours. You can go 24 hours, and we'll take a look at this in the morning, and we'll see how our avocado did. Oh, by the way, my best friend is probably watching this with her son, I hope, or I know he's watching because he's a subscriber, as you all should be, and he hit the notification bell. Dude, whew. Hey look, here's a potato. Just getting up and around, as evidenced by this classic case of bedhead. I think I'm going into town later and chopping this off. We'll see how the day goes. But just got up. pulled out this jar of sour cream from the stove. Let's see how, oh, it's nice and thick. It's thick, but it's lighter than one that you would buy. All right? Look, it's definitely sour cream, but it's got like a fluffy, light, airy kind of thing going on. I've been making a list. I make shopping lists, but I'm making another list in my head of things I'll probably never buy again. I don't buy bread. I don't buy eggs. I'm not buying sour cream anymore. This is amazing. All right, live from Elville. It's Saturday night. All right, we're not live. But that last clip was done this morning when I had just gotten up. We checked out the sour cream, and now it's Saturday night already. Obviously, I didn't get into town to get the haircut. Gin and tonic, by the way. But only because it was a super productive day, and it was gorgeous out. So I got a ton of stuff done in the yard, and now it's time to fix up a little supper. So let's do it. Over to the board. Okay, we got our sour cream, which was the focal point of this episode. Made it last night. Been in the fridge. Like when we did the cream cheese on the bagel episode, the refrigerator gives it a little more solidity. But man, this is so light. It doesn't have that plasticky kind of texture, but it's got that sour cream flavor. So what I want to do with this is make some black bean cakes, all right? This is the avocado that we put in a plastic bag last night with the banana and apple. Let's see how we did. Pretty good ripening. I tell you, the ethylene gas, that's the trick. Let's see. Totally sliceable, nice ripe flavor. We're going to use it. Now, remember this episode? Black bean cakes would usually have breadcrumbs in them, but I don't have any breadcrumbs in the house. I was going to make it from my one remaining English muffin, but then I thought, why not use these instead? Get a little of that corn flavor in the black bean cakes, right? Basically, all they really are is a binder with the egg. That's what you put the breadcrumbs in for, to bind it up with the egg. So there's our corn chip crumbs. Let's put in... Quick tips. Now beans, we did a whole episode on soaking our beans overnight. But beans are one of the few foods that are as good in the can. They hold up all the proteins, all the nutrients. So I keep tons of canned beans in my house, all different kinds of beans. Corn I don't really, I'm not a big canned corn guy. But at the start of the pandemic, I beefed up, I think I gave you guys a tour of that one episode, what I call the prepper shelf. Right? I have my regular pantry for day to day, and then I have what I call the prepper shelf. Long term, just in case. So a little corn, the black beans, here's an onion that was on the counter. Let's throw that in. We'll just break it a little. The process is going to take care of most of the work. So we got our corn tortilla. Here's some parsley. I would use cilantro, but it's all gone. We used it all up. It's the last of it disappeared in the final frost, in that frost. Now, I just got these habanero. These are not mine. I used to grow them. These were a gift. This is one of the hotter peppers, but I love the flavor. So distinct. So I I've learned my lesson with these. I'm going to use the tiniest piece of habanero. Okay? Just to give a little of that flavor. And then I'm going to put a little of our bourbon smoked chili powder. Okay? Just a pinch of that. Pinch of salt. Ground up some nice sharp cheddar. And 1 egg. All right, let's make us some black bean cakes. Let's see what we got here. You know what? It's a little on the wet side. But I'm kind of glad I didn't have any breadcrumb in the house. Because the flavor from these corn tostadas, what I call them, tortillas before? Tostadas. Is incredible. So I'm going to put 2 more in to just dry it up a little, give it a little more body. Alright, let's bring them over to the stove. Cast iron's on, I've got a flame underneath. A little bit of extra virgin olive oil. You don't need too much, just want to coat it. Nice light coating. I've been trying to take care of my cast iron lately. I used to be a little more neglectful. This one's brand new. And no soap, you know the whole rigmarole. And actually I just found out from a buddy of mine, thank you Squeeze, clean it out with coffee grounds, the used coffee grounds. Now, you don't need to do this, but I'm gonna do them inside. I got the rings to make English muffins, crumpets and everything, but I like using them for different things. Made a risotto in them the other night. So you could just do almost do them like potato pancakes, but I'm gonna use the rings. So I'm not going to go super high on the heat. I want to cook them through nice and gently. It does have that raw egg in it. Yeah, a nice light sizzle. I'll go about halfway up the ring. I don't want them too thick. And I'm realizing now I should have oiled the inside of the rings. So fingers are crossed. Can't think of everything. Alright, let's let those cook for a bit, and then we'll flip them over. Alright, let's see if we can manage this. I picked up a ring and I got a little leakage. It was a test. They taste great though. So I think I'm going to try it like this. Got a spatula here, right? Keep it in the ring. Alright, diagnosis, they're a little wet. They taste phenomenal. So, we don't hide our mistakes on Come On In My Kitchen. Half the stuff we're doing is improv anyway. So let's just keep going. Yep, they're a little on the wet side, but let's cook them through. I'll let those stay. I thought the bottom was going to be more done. I also realized I made them a little too thick. So let's just let them cook. Trial and error. Learn as you go, right? Turned out the rings are not the ideal way to go. I just wanted to use them because I got them. I thought they were a fun toy. But I pulled the rings. Kind of had to push these babies back together a little bit. Now they're solidifying and they're cooking up nice. Then I started a new batch on the front. Got a little well done, but I just put them, no rings, I just spooned it right on, it's like making pancakes, right? I just spooned it right onto this cast iron, a little bit of oil, and I made these a little thinner. That side looks good. This side got a little well done, but they're still gonna, and by the way, I've been tasting them as I go. They're unbelievable. So, okay. So we don't need that dark side. That's already cooked. So yeah, a little thinner. I'll call it batter, my black beans. Could have been a little drier, but I'm not too worried. So these in the back are just about done. So I'll cook those for another minute or two. I'll pull 2 of them, and I'll see you all at the board. Let's give these black bean cakes a little bit of greens to accompany them. Let's get a couple of cakes. This was our first batch. Remember, I put them in the rings? But I took the ring off, kind of reshaped them in the pan a little. And let's do a little of our avocado that we ripened in the bag, remember, with the banana, apple. Got that ethylene gas cranking. Spread those out a little. I'm not going to worry about plating too much with this. This is a flavor thing. Now, here's why we did this dish. The black bean cakes are all about our homemade sour cream. Yo, best friend, check it out. I swear, Coach. Oh, this stuff is so unbelievable. You got to make yourself some. Did you see how simple it was? Milk, lemon juice, cream. Ooh, I've been holding off on this one. Remember we did the pickled peppers back, I don't know how many episodes ago. We did the banana peppers and the jalapeno. And this year, I only got 1 ripe red jalapeno. You know, normally I might have a little tomato on this dish, but no tomato tonight. But let's dig into that 1 ripe red pickled jalapeno. Some fresh cilantro would be nice on top of this, but oh yeah, let's get it all in there. Touch of hot sauce, can't hurt. Frank's. Let's give it a try. Black bean cake, homemade sour cream, avocado, pickled red ripe jalapeno. Get a little of that. I got spinach leaf from the greens. Hello? Hello? This is phenomenal. Black bean cakes. Crossing another thing off the shopping list. You won't see me buying sour cream again. That was the simplest thing in the world. This is unbelievable. Thanks for coming to my kitchen. We will see you for the next episode. Subscribe. Nerve, I'm busy. No double dipping, I'm using the back of the spoon now.